Hey there, guys. Frankomatic here with Cess,
Yeah.
with Rotten Tomato. Uh, so, want to record the rest of Sewer Shark?
No.
Okay. How about I give you something a little different then? Another icon of the Sega CD game types. The kind of pointless port.
Okay.
It's of a game that's at least good. It's still not Sonic. Prince of Persia, a game that was on pretty much every system that has ever existed at least once in some form. If we sit here, here is something that was added for the Sega CD.
Foolish Sultan. You think you can return to Persia. But you're wrong. You no longer rule here. Soon the princess and all of Persia will be mine. I will be Sultan. I am invincible. O crystal of pure holiness, let me see the story of my triumphant future. Show me Persia under my reign. And show me the princess when she is my wife. And all Persia is ours.
I am terrified of Jaffa. While father has been away, Jaffa has banished the servants.
Don't worry. When the Sultan returns, everything will be all right.
Thank you. You're so kind. I've been very worried since father left for his mission far away. I'm so glad that you are here. I would like you to meet father when he returns.
Yes, but I am just a wandering traveler. Your father may be angered if he sees us together and banish me along with Jaffa.
Huh?
Princess, please return to your quarters at once.
What do you want? Stop it! Leave me alone!
Princess!
Leave us alone!
It is Master Jaffa's orders.
What?
We must arrest him.
Him? He didn't do anything wrong.
Master Jaffa will explain later. Please return to your private quarters.
He didn't do anything wrong. Stop it! Let him go!
Princess!
Young knight, methinks you are getting a little too friendly with the princess. And to reach my goals, I must get you out of the way.
Holy crap, that eyebrow raise. So yeah, the power of the Sega CD.
Sweet princess, how are you feeling? How do you feel about my proposition? You will marry me, yes?
never. Who would want to marry you?
I shall ascend to the throne of this kingdom. Your destiny is by my side.
Father will never approve of that.
Your father has no place here anymore. I shall rule. Come to me.
Don't touch me!
Ha 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 ha! Yeah! Very well then, princess. I shall give you some time to make up your mind. Either you marry me, or when the last grain of sand slips through this hourglass, your time is up.
Jaffa, I will never forgive you for this. Princess, wait for me. I will save you and crush Jaffa's ambitions forever.
Bet you didn't know Prince of Persia was so anime.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So the way I'm gonna do these 90s Frontier things, I think, is until we get an actual game over. Which means we should get 2 episodes out of this, because it's got a hard time limit before you get a game over. But it's straight up the same game as it is on every other system. Whoop. We can run to the right and get stabbed to death. Or we can do what we're supposed to do. The controls are a little sluggish in this version, which is a bit annoying for a few parts. But once you get used to it, it's not too bad.
Uh-huh.
Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. I'm gonna probably die a few times in the first level here because I need to get used to them again. Also, I hope none of you are fans of Fantasy Persia here because it's not gonna get saved. There's absolutely no chance I will win. Let's see how far I can get in the years since I have last played this. This is one that I actually own.
Sega CD one?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I could never get past stage 3, and if it looks like I'm not going to get past somewhere without making any sort of progress, I might just call it early and say, sorry, we lost. But let's see how it looks like it's going to go. I'm also not 100% certain why they insist on referring to Jafar as Jaffa in this version. But you know, that's the way it is, so.
I've never heard of this Jafar.
Good thing someone carelessly left a sword laying around in this dungeon.
I should probably deal with this little problem, shouldn't I?
Maybe. He's not supposed to be in here, so.
Alright.
I'll have to carry commentary solo for a minute. But, yeah, this is if you've played up the Prince of Persia, any of the non-SNES versions at least, which had some extra stuff added into it, you've played this game. It's the same game. The main difference in the Sega CD version is the intro there. I think there's also a scene at the end if you win. And the, I'm sure you've noticed it by now, noticeably better music. Oh, hey, you made it back just in time for a sword fight.
Good job, me.
Sword fighting in Prince of Persia is a pain in the butt. But there's a trick to it.
Pope.
Let the guards move towards you, and you can stab them with good timing while they're still animating, and they can't do anything about it.
So you just poke them with your sword until they die.
Yep. The unfortunate side effect is that this works on you too,
Oh.
so it makes advancing kind of a pain in the butt. And there are times when you want to try to advance, because you'll be, like, right next to the edge of a pit.
Mm.
And if you get hit, you get knocked back, and you will fall into the pit.
What was that little cutscene?
You get those it's either every level, every couple levels, of the princess waiting. Oh no! Oh no! Ow.
Good job, man.
I think there might be a potion down here, but I don't remember. Let's see. Nope, there's death down there. So one of the things that made this game stand out back when it first came out is that it's one of the earliest games to use rotoscoping, so it had pretty realistic animations for the time. There is a healing potion. You can tell because of the blue. Also, here's the first instance of the game teaching you how to deal with spike traps on the same level you're on. If you run into these, you will just die. But if you careful step through them, you can walk through them.
Why did that not hurt you?
That should have hurt me. I'm not sure why it didn't. I forget if there's anything worthwhile up here. Yeah, another heal potion and a dead end to the left. Okay. This is the part where you need to learn that the run jump has a couple of steps that lead up before it actually goes off. Because you can't make that with a standing jump. You can also block like I just did there. The timing on it is kind of tricky though. The real reason I'm doing this, ideally as a two-parter, is because we're going to be moving again on the Thursday of this week, assuming this gets uploaded this same week. If not, disregard that.
That's fine, we'll just move every Thursday.
I kind of want to have a little bit there just in case it takes some time to get set up, because I'm getting a new computer box in the move also, so I'll need to take some time to get everything set up again. You know how it is. Yep, too far. Somewhere in this stage is the first big potion that gives you an extra hit point. It is
Are you
up through the ceiling somewhere.
Miss it?
I don't think I have yet. I'm going to try not to, because having more hit points is really useful in this. And this is an instance where you don't want to get, you know, knocked off of this pit by getting hit, because you will fall on those spikes and die. You can, however, lower yourself into them safely. Is there anything over here? I don't even remember. Nope.
grand.
Alright, see that orange potion? I did not want to pick that up again. That will hurt you. In some versions, there's not actually a visual difference between the two, which is cool. And if I'm going to die in this stage, it's going to be right here, because this is a real pain in the butt. If this dude gets the first hit in on you, you fall off of that and die, which is real cool.
But you did a good job.
You can avoid that with a running jump, but that runs the risk of him stabbing you before you get your sword out, which is instant death.
Oh.
There it is. This potion will give us an extra hit point. By the way, there's no mid-level checkpoints in this, so at this point if I die, it's all the way back to the start of the stage.
Do you have to get the extra hit point again?
Yep.
That sucks.
And we also get the occasional note of how much time we have left.
How many stages are there?
I want to say 16.
Oh.
It's an amount that if you don't get completely horrendously stuck somewhere, the hour time limit is generous. Because most of the stages are pretty short. Oop, that ain't right. And in this version at least, there's only one real boss, Jaffa, at the end. Oh, this guy. This guy is also kind of a pain in the butt.
So if you fall off here, you don't just die, though, right?
Right. Trying to anticipate his movement and not doing a good job. This jump is a jerk move, too. Right at the end, is you have to hit that switch there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you screw it up, you fall to your death. You can do that, though. The real trick to that, though, is knowing that, in this one, the jump button and the hold on to a ledge button are not the same button.
Oh.
Now, you can go to the left in stage 3 here to start out, but there is absolutely no point, because that's not the way you need to go. It's the way to get to the end, but the end is locked, as it is in every other stage, until you do something on the other side here.
Is it step on a weird floor switch?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
But the first part of it is the part that used to get me all the time as a kid. You gotta run over this way, jump this way. Hit this switch. Whoop. Start over because I screwed up way too early. And now we've got to do that.
Oh. My goodness. So this is as far as Kid U has ever made it.
I do know a few things about what happens here. Whoop. Doing that was completely unnecessary, but you know. Like there's a new enemy type that debuts here.
So this is not as far as Kid U has ever made it.
Yeah, I made it past here sometimes, but this was usually my stopping point, because the controls are very particular. Pro tip, if you're going off the screen, always hold the button to not immediately fall. Just to make sure.
Now you gotta go all the way back?
No, it's a shortcut. But we do have a new obstacle to deal with. And it's not this thing. Now this thing is certainly an obstacle. Hello, friend. So as you might notice, this skeleton doesn't have an HP bar. And I made the mistake of trying to advance twice.
Oh. So when you get down there, is he gonna attack you again?
Yep.
That sucks.
Except he's over there for whatever reason. I'm really hoping I don't get stabbed to death.
This atmosphere is tense. You got him.
And now he's gone, because we can't go down that hole. We will die. And luckily, the game does me a solid here, and you get healed between stages.
Oh, that's lucky.
Come hither, Hourglass.
She's bored, man.
I also like that they, like, had Jaffa give a really, like, veiled threat instead of just a direct one. Okay, now this stage I don't know a lot about. That's why I did my, test running. This is as far as I got. Also, you can save in this edition of the game. Is there a reason to come up here? No, absolutely not. This will presumably open that, yeah. But down here, there is something also. Whoop. Oh yeah, the guard's got to level up. Wait, did I do 2 damage to him at 1 hit?
Yeah. Think so.
Apparently he wasn't prepared for that second strike.
No, I think it was the first one.
Okay, that opened something. What did that open? The crap did that open? Oh, that. I guess? the switch over there. Oh no!
Why did you do that?
I wanted to jump over to the switch.
But you saw how to get over to that switch.
Did I?
Yeah, stupid.
Did I? Because that's looking to me like I didn't.
But you did.
How do I get over there then, huh?
You go up and then over and then down.
Hmm?
I just told you.
I thought so. Oh god. Ouch. Get up. I feel like this is now suicidal. So you can totally make that jump.
Well, that was suicidal.
There was no way. Okay, that guard has 4 bottles, but only actually 3 health.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Alright.
Okay, so new plan. Go up this way. To knock that floor plate down. To hold that other door open. Come down here.
Now he only has 3 bottles. What's going on with this guard?
It doesn't matter, he's dead. Also, his body apparently has no weight of its own.
So rubble has weight, but bodies do not.
Yeah. So I assume what's gonna happen here is I need to run all the way back.
So are those red shoes or bloody feet?
Red shoes.
Okay.
And now I need to get all the way back to that door before it closes. Oh god.
Not like that.
Which means I probably need to hit this button again. Yeah.
What?
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. Jump up and find out.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I see. I see. So there was no real reason to deal with that guard at all.
Apparently not.
But
And your reward. Does this heal you?
let's find out. Yes.
Well, that's lucky.
Getting killed by those things is pretty bloody, incidentally. Actually, before I go. Okay. So I guess now the question is, how do I actually move forward?
How about if you go to the right? Down
Well,
here. Yeah,
why is that door still open?
to the right.
Aha, this is open now. Oh hey, heal potion. And a switch that didn't do anything. I'm gonna guess knocking that rubble down onto that switch probably held this door open. Oh, really? That ain't okay. Oh, he must be gone forever now. I did not want to drink that.
So long you're...
Come here, you want to fight? Come on over here.
Nope.
Gotta give myself more than one room of space there. Alright. Gotta be very quiet in this timed experience. Mostly because I'm pretty certain I'd just blunder right into those spikes if I was running. Whoop. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of here. With my sword. Thank you.
I don't like your version of getting out of somewhere.
What?
Now you're trapped.
Man, this is a long stage compared to the last one. No mental gymnastics required, though. And I guess that switch is important. Let's see what's down first. Because going down probably won't kill me immediately. Alright, don't want to fall off that cliff. You know what, I feel like I should go hit that switch before I, go beyond the switch door that I can't get back through very easily.
Probably a good choice.
Yeah, that opened up the exit. And put a mirror up there, that's interesting.
Is that a mirror or is that just like a glass wall?
Hard to say. Guess we'll find out. Assuming I don't get myself killed. Also, apparently that hour of in-game time is going to translate to a little longer than an actual hour, considering we've been going about 30 minutes here, and I think we're at like maybe 10 or so. Oh, so I could have got that guy. It's okay. There was no point coming over here at all. This game is a filthy liar. fact that I'll tiptoe right up to the edge of that thing kind of gets me sometimes. Okay, that's clearly not a survivable drop, so I guess we got nowhere to go but the weird,
Glass mirror
yeah.
thing.
Well, nothing for it, right?
Uh.
I'm sure that's fine. Anyway, considering we're at 36 minutes, we should probably break here.
Alright.
Once the next thing shows up. Here it is. So, 44 minutes remaining. That's kind of late. You want to continue now, or do you want to do this another night?
Another night.
Alright. We will come back for more Prince of Persia, since we have not actually lost yet. Another night. Later, guys.